Because this is the perfect music to, like, do a cat jam to, right? Hello, Rick. How you doing, bud? It's Friday! We made it to Friday! I've rescued, I say an old t-shirt, it's 3 years old. I bought it in LA when I last had a haircut. What happens in La Brea Tar Pits stays in La Brea Tar Pits. Boots! Hello, Boots. How are you? Kapow! Where are you getting those kapows from? Well, they actually in the main emote set. So there. Shows how much I use emotes, huh? Right. Things I need. Got my brew. It is awkward. Raided into... what's her name? Percy. Something. Little percent. And they were talking about snacks, and I mentioned Iron Brew, and so there was a big conversation of what does Iron Brew actually taste like? And the best way I can describe it is like it's like Training Wheels whiskey. Because it's very sweet. Obviously, it's a soda. But there's a weird bitter aftertaste going on, and I swear it's what they give it to Scottish children so that they'll appreciate whiskey when they're older. Because like you drink it and you're like, you do a bit of whiskey face. I love Iron Brew, but I've never appreciated whiskey. I'm more a vodka girl. Actually, these days, dark rum and ginger. Now that's definitely got a bit of an afterkick, because ginger, right? Or just a can of cider. When I'm not feeling particularly fussy, just some cider in it. Right, are we ready for a video game? Am I ready for a video game? That's the question. It's got dramatic music. It's got weird parallax scrolling. And we're going to save from 9 PM. Right. Where were we? Oh wow, you can right click and zoom in as well. I didn't know you could do that. It's handy to know. You zoom in on the voodoo guy. So the voodoo guy told us to go to Fishmouth. And the little freaky girl knows people in Fishmouth. We're going to Fishmouth and we're going to have to talk to the little creepy girl, aren't we?
Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking.
And we're going to talking cat. So, you know, there's that as well. Alright, so, that lady has left the bench. Taxi dude, of course, he's got Fishmouth on his plates. Let's just talk to him again.
Hey, taxi, take me to Finman House in Fishmouth.
Yeah, that's real funny. Let's waste the cabbie's time with dumb jokes.
No, I'm serious. Take me to Fishmouth.
We don't go to Fishmouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, but supplying Darkham with them stinking piles of fish some people have to gobble down is all a Darkhamite can tolerate about them fishy folk.
I'll pay double?
I'll pay double.
You can pay 4 times the fare. It ain't worth going there. You think Darkham's been strange lately? Wait till you get a whiff of Fishmet.
So let's get a whiff.
Money can't make me go there, friend. Them fishy folks will scare the scales off an anchovy.
Can I interest you in ancient cursed grimoire? Can I interest you in ancient cursed grimoire in these trying times?
Look, I have this suspicious cookie.
Keep that thing away from me. Some darn hippie fed me one of those about a month ago. I was seeing tentacles and all kinds of ungodly things for a week after.
You don't say. Can I interest you in an ancient cursed grimoire?
Nah, already got one of those, and it's full of my wife's special occasion dresses.
I have this talking cat.
We all gotta cross the bear, buddy.
Amen, brother.
Alright, so he's not going to give us a ride, is he? Middle click, there we go, what do we got? The scissors and the cookie and the can and the neck. Numcon. We're going to have to talk to the freaky child, aren't we? Who's got their fish doll stuck up there? Oh God. They're staring at me. The kid's staring at us.
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmith last month. And we'll move there too, soon. But not until... Get my fishy!
Not Kitty. Do you want to collect Kitty? I want to...
I'm not scared or anything. I just don't... You talk to her, okay?
Hey, Kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz. What do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
She's
You mean
staring.
that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, Kitty.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
Hello, Kira. How you doing? So, we've got a fish doll stuck up in a roof that we can't reach.
I can't reach it from down here.
And the cat won't go and get. But if we can get it and give it to the child who keeps staring at us, the child's freaky. Then we might progress in this game and go to Fishmouth. Kira's cooking, Ray's lurking. So, let's have a look what else is around. This just takes us back. This takes us all the way back here, right? And I don't think there was anything to do. In the remains.
Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged, die-hard little... They're the last thing I need at the moment.
Anything else to click on?
Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone. Such a loss.
That's all you're going to say about that, huh? Okay. Yes, I know. That's Kitty. We got the thing from there. That's where the Necronomicon actually was. Popular books and the book rack, and that's all there. That's all she wrote in here, huh? We've got a picture of a male model, some scissors, a suspicious cookie, and a can of pop. How can we use those? if I just keep clicking like I'm a wild fool, he walks a little bit faster. How can we use those things to get the fish down from there? Can we throw a can of Dr. Fisher at it?
Not a clue.
Nope.
They won't. Showing a male model picture to a fish doll in the middle of the street isn't something I'd be particularly proud of.
No. But, you know, show it to a kid?
I don't think she cares.
Give the child scissors.
Judging by all appearances, they'd probably make their way into my eye sockets.
This is true. Why did I even think to give the child scissors? Let's give the child edibles. Which is a thing that never happens.
No way.
No. Do you want a can of pop?
No soda for kids.
Do you want to read something?
You know, I actually doubt it'd impress her.
Okay, no.
Kid A has...
The only other thing, of course, is the house. Is there anything in here that we've forgotten about that may or may not help? Oh yeah, we can hold the space bar to see things. Well, like ideally, we want like a big long stick or something, right? Or remains of cake. No taking the minuscule guitar thing.
Page on the right, invisible ink. Note, make that a...
Yeah, we did the mild heat thing and got thing. There's nothing long and sticky here, right? Not even a clue from Kitty. Wow, they have stumped us quite quickly, because this is only our second session.
It doesn't look like it'll snap me back to cathood, Buzz.
I thought you might be able to read it or something. What happens if we try using the Necronomicon with graffiti?
I feel the book vibrate whenever I look at that sign. I'm not combining those two.
No.
I don't want to cut Nah, I don't need... Ugh. Sign wanna cook...
No.
We have bigger fish to fry.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Alright. So the taxi driver will not take us. You've got a lot of things here.
There are strange...
These are vines. So, like, you could use
I'm
vines
afraid
as
they'd
ropes.
shatter if I tried. The scissors, that is.
Would you like a suspicious cookie, voodoo guy?
By the looks of things, it wouldn't impress him.
No. Would you like a picture of a male model, voodoo guy?
Better talk to him first.
I mean, I did talk to him, but...
Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein.
That's it. Every Halloween, parents get concerned about folks giving kids edibles and the candy. Yeah. Like, who's going to do that? I pay good money to get high off this shit. I'm not going to give it to your bratty kid. I found a great way to stop the kids coming around for Halloween candies, if you can't be asked to deal with kids. Make sure you get shop brand stuff. like own brand Mars bars and stuff, and they're like, well, we're not going there again. Like, there are lots of things here, but how many of these things are actually helpful? Like, what actual things here could be of help to us? And how many of these things are just something for us to make a joke about? Like the ponytail skull.
No, I have a feeling he's been clicked enough while he lived.
Can't
He
use
either
it.
died in the 1700s or the 80s.
You know, there's lots of things, and we can't pick them up. You live in a very student area and never had trick-or-treaters. So I've had 7 years I've lived here, and I think I've had trick-or-treaters twice. There was like a young mother who had two little kids who were both dressed up as Spider-Man, blessed, because the littler one wanted to be like his brother, which is really quite sweet. And I'm like, oh, what have I got? Blue ribboned biscuits. So they never came back. And then there were a bunch of sort of like tween-age girls sort of like came around, and I'm like, oh, I've got own brand Mars bars. And they never came back. And isn't there like a thing these days that if you put like, isn't it, if you got a plastic pumpkin outside your house, it means, yeah, by all means, you can knock on the door and I've got candies for you. Right, voodoo dolls and a taxi who won't take us to Fishmouth.
She's not leaving without me. Plus, we're both broke.
Oh, and now we're skint now, apparently.
What can I do for a ride to Fishmouth?
Well, I do have a family problem needs taken care of, but, man, it's a heck of a doozy, let me tell you.
Here we go.
See, this cousin of mine, Ed, married a woman out of Fishmouth. Fishmouth, can you believe it? Name's Asenath. Anyway, ever since they got together, every time I meet old Eddie, I get this strange feeling he's not himself.
Always shopping for groceries, never goes to the ball game anymore, general zombie-like complexion, lack of will to go on. That's pretty common from what I understand.
Oh, you unmarried folks always piling on the stereotypes.
Yep.
No, friend, I mean, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like she's looking at me through his eyes. Like she's the one inside, right?
Whoa, okay. So, where's he?
Good question, buddy. I mean, possession. That's crazy talk, I know, but I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Now, he ain't talking much, but from what he did say, he gets littler and littler time as himself every day. And I'm worried sick, man. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but get rid of Asenath for me, and I'll drive your butt to Fishmouth like it was nothing.
Quest unlocked. Deal.
Okay, then.
Hello, Art. How are you doing? So you missed the first installment of this game. You didn't miss that much. Basically, we're in a Cthulhu-esque Massachusetts. It's not quite Arkham, it's Darkham. It's not quite Innsmouth, it's Fishmouth. And we've got a copy of the Necronomicon. And yes, as Ray said, we accidentally put a spell on a cat that made it talk, and we just want to fix it. We just want to stop the cat talking. The cat wants to stop talking as well. And so we're trying to find someone who knows enough about the Necronomicon to help us with that. We had to see... we found a voodoo guy who told us that we should go see someone in Fishmouth, and now we need to try and get to Fishmouth. And after enough conversation pieces, which is how this game appears to do its puzzles, is just talk to people so much that you'll eventually unlock something. We've now unlocked the thing about trying to find his brother and free them. What the cat is often sarcastic. Let me talk to the taxi driver and then we can talk to the cat a bit more.
What can you tell me about Ed?
Name's Edward. Edward Derby. He's my cousin. Supports the tentacles. Don't care much for light beer or garlic-based toppings.
Thanks, that's very insightful. What can you tell me about Asenath?
What's there to say? She's a creepy one, that's for sure. Looking like a darn fish if I ever saw one. I've been driving cabs forever, and I never heard of anyone else called Asenath in Darkham, so there's that. Hope that'll help you.
Thanks.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Okay, got it. Got a scoop.
Yeah, the cat doesn't like being able to talk and is...
Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking.
And is generally quite sassy and not much help, except for when she is help. Right, we need to find Ed Derby and depossess him.
No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly.
There are many things to click on, mostly for puns.
Statues are a new concept to Kitty, but she still doesn't look impressed. That's Jeremiah Orn, Old Man Orn's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Miskatonic Library.
Yes, the cat is named Kitty. And like literally, there are three people to talk to. There's the cab driver, who is now unlocked as a quest. There's the voodoo guy, who will probably go back to see. And then there's this freaky fucking kid who just keeps staring at us. Now she wants her fish doll. And I don't know how we get her fish doll. Nothing new to ask there. Are you my mummy? So I made the mistake last night. Well, over the past couple of nights, I'm looking for spooky things to watch on Netflix. It's spooky season, so we start watching the spooky things. Past couple of days, been watching Haunting of Hill House, which I flipping love, which is, you know, it's something to put on in the background while I'm working, so I'm kind of like comfortable with it. But the past couple of nights I was flipping through, and there's the recent BBC version of Dracula. I thought, oh, we'll give that a shot, forgetting that it's written by Stephen Moffat. And oh god, so I made the mistake of falling into, oh, what an exciting cliffhanger, and he's fucking shit at resolving cliffhangers. So today I've been watching H. Bomber Guy's 2-hour video essay on why Sherlock is shit. He is the fucking worst at it. It's like, oh, here's a cliffhanger, and then here's the next episode that's going to ignore the cliffhanger for about half the fucking show. And then eventually wrap around that, he did make Sherlock shit. And, you know, I got bored with Doctor Who during his tenure as showrunner of Doctor Who. Like, I was into it for the first few things, but once, somewhere around Clara's arrival, I kind of just started drifting off. And notably Clara, because it's just like, oh, you know, mysterious girl, and we've resolved the mysterious girl thing, and now we've got, she's still here for another couple of years, and I don't know what to do with her. And nothing against Jenna Coleman, fine actor, very cute. But yeah, just like, what happened? Like, anyway, we've got to find Ed. When there are only fucking 3 people in this town. There's nobody here. There's lots of descriptions to have about Darkham, but I don't think we're going to be able to...
I just have...
We live here, and there's nobody home, and we've picked up everything that's pick-upable here. There ain't nobody here. That fucking child. Bendy Straw Humperdash. Bernie Dick Cumberbuns. Now, this is the only other person to talk to. The voodoo guy.
Voodoo gentleman, I need you to help me help someone out.
Oh no. Whose life is the Necronomicon ruined now?
No, nothing like that. There's this cabbie outside and his cousin's body is apparently being possessed by his wife, Asenath. It's like he swaps bodies with his wife against his will.
Wife swapping? That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, help me help his cousin get rid of this Asenath character.
Well, since I can't help change your cat back, I might as well give you a hand with this possessing business.
Actual voodoo freaking magic?
My special brand of it, yes. We will need to craft a personalized voodoo spell. You're getting a platinum package deal here, buddy. I fear a fetch quest is in order. You'll need a doll, well, that goes without saying. Then you'll need something that cuts, chops, or severs.
Yeah.
And finally someone... how can I put this? Attractive.
We're not talking chopping attractive people's limbs off here, right?
Oh no, I have one motto. Do no physical harm. Oh, and one more thing. You need to look up the order we will use them in.
What? Okay. Kira did an exorcism, and now she's knackered, but she's got post chin. Nice. You did an exorcism or exercise? Are you being funny? Or did you actually banish a demon from a child's body? Right, so we need a doll. But the order, yeah, okay. So, let's go. We've got a lot of things to talk to. We know the items. What do you mean, no physical harm?
What do you mean, no physical harm?
I only deal in figurative voodoo.
Sounds like some new age hippie load up.
Oh, you'll be a believer by the time we're done.
Okay, sure.
Can't you get the items yourself?
No, it is very important that I sit here and do nothing. It's in the terms of service. Want to read them?
No, thanks. I think I'll just agree.
Yeah, I thought so.
That was a demon joke. Yeah, somehow, if there were a demon possessing a small child, I've got a feeling you'd be like, cool! What's it like to be a demon? Yeah, fuck them kids.
You have some dolls around. Can we use one of them?
That's my private collection, Buzz. No touchy.
But I don't know where to get a doll at this hour.
Oh, it's easier than you think. Like taking candy from a baby.
It's the freaky child, isn't it? We're going to have to get the doll off the freaky child. I'm going to talk to the freaky child again.
Where would I look up the order to use the ingredients in?
I don't know. Maybe like a place of knowledge?
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotta run.
I'll be here, Buzz.
So, we're on a fetch quest. We've already got some items. I doubt we can't pick those up. We're not allowed those ones. We've got to steal candy from a baby, or rather, steal a dolly from a freaky child who keeps staring at us.
Nice doll you have there, Priscilla.
This stupid old thing? It doesn't even look like Mommy and Daddy anymore.
I don't even want to know what that's supposed to mean. So, what can I do to get that doll of yours?
What the heck do you need a doll for at this hour, you creep?
Never you mind, Priscilla.
I don't want anything but my fishy back!
So we are still in the... How do we get the fish doll down? Can we get the fucking cat to do it?
Hey, Kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Really, Buzz? What's in it for us?
Another doll in exchange for it.
Your preoccupations are a constant source of wonderment and worry, but okay, we're quid pro quoing.
Okay, now Kitty will do it.
All right, Miss Know-It-All, I think we need to have a talk about you helping out whenever I consider it necessary.
Geez, fine. You were right this time, okay? Sheesh.
So from now on, you'll help out when I tell you to?
Ask me to. And that's a maybe. Let's say I'll be more inclined to.
I'll take it.
Well, there we go. Meanwhile...
All right, Priscilla, here's your fishy. Let me have the doll.
Deal, creep.
This town, man, this freaking town.
Oh good, the child stopped staring at us. Meanwhile... Oh, a dusty, intriguing book? That sounds interesting.
A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look.
Haha, maybe I should.
A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in.
Oh, that's handy.
Convenient, to say the least.
Fucking hell,
Mental
this
note,
game.
Sometimes examining items several times really pays off.
This fucking game. Jesus. It's a bit too knowing.
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise, I think the order we should use the items is someone attractive, doll, thing that cuts.
Attractive doll, thing that cuts. Sure.
The place I call home.
Thank God the freaky child is gone. See, is this as bad as Discworld 1 for being knowing? I think this is worse because, like, Discworld 2 was knowing, but it was also knowing that the fact that Discworld 1 was fucking terrible. Right, what did the book say? I've forgotten.
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise...
Attractive doll, thing that cuts. Okay.
Found this picture of a male model.
A strapping young man. It'll do.
Found a doll.
You mean mercilessly ripped from the hands of an innocent child, don't you? All right, what do you want to call it?
Oh, what do we want to call it? Suppose we should call it Asnath. That's who we're trying to purge.
Asenath.
Asenath it is.
And scissors.
Found these scissors.
Good eye.
So, that was all of them, huh?
Indeed it was. All right, now this is important. Which order should we use them in?
Have some doll cut. Picture doll scissors.
Picture, doll, scissors.
Alright, here we go.
Jambalaya!
Okay, what just happened?
Asenath just lost her head over some male model dude. I told you, I deal in figurative voodoo.
Should have seen it coming. Do ya think it worked?
I know it worked.
Thank you, VG.
Enough respect, B.
Did some good, I guess. Plus 25 karma, plus 15 dubious morality. There we go. Discord 2 would be an interesting adventure game. So, I quite like that joke about the figurative voodoo. Asenath just lost her head over a male model. That was quite good, actually.
So, everything seems to have worked out in the end, huh?
Well, not everything, but yeah, it's a start.
Gonna go change Kitty back now.
You do that. Please.
See you soon.
Not too soon, I hope.
So theoretically, we should be able to go to Fishmouth now.
Heard from Ed lately?
You're good.
Nah, it was nothing.
No, you're good. You're very good. Just got off the phone with Ed. Asenath left him for a male model. My God, I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Thanks. So, wanna go to Fishmouth?
Want? No, but I'm a man of my word, friend. Get in. We're off to Stinkville.
Hear that, Kitty? Adventure awaits.
I can barely contain my enthusiasm.
Ah, you'll love it. Seafood as far as the eye can see.
Oh, brother. Alrighty, here goes nothing.
We should also get a save in, shouldn't we? Hey, chapter 2. That was a lovely animation of the cat. Oh, are we back as... Oh, we're back as him again, huh?
Where am I? What happened?
I know it didn't auto-save, but let's also do a save. So for Art and anyone else who missed us on Saturday, we opened the game playing this good old gumshoe private eye character who's got a permanent squint and deals in all the various cliches. He was meant to pick up the Necronomicon and got mugged instead. More like Bumshoe. Hey. So, as per usual, we're in a room with lots and lots of things which may or may not be important, and we'll have to look at them all twice.
There was no time for anything else. All I wanted was to get out of that dump pronto. There was no time for anything. There was no time for anything else. All I wanted was to get out of that dump pronto.
Oh, they're not doing the eye thing. Okay. Starry wallpaper.
There was no time. There was...
Oh, right, you can say that about everything, huh?
Hey! You out there! Let me out of here, you dirtbags!
I just did Nightbot.
Come on, who's out there? Hello? Nothing. So, this isn't gonna be easy after all. I started to take in my surroundings and bing, bang, boom! I was seeing salvation in every little thing that caught a glint. In my mind, they were already shaping into something that would definitely get these goons' attention. I was gonna do big, loud things with petty stuff. Like a poor country using scraps to send a rocket to the moon.
Okay, sure. Is that Britain's Space Force? Now we probably get to look at everything.
Judging by its placement, it seems I'm in a basement. Huh, rhymes. Not much to see, but boy, does this sickening fishy smell float in from outside.
And when the eye's half shut, he's got nothing else to say.
I ain't getting past those bars without some heavy-duty power tools. That's an odd choice for a detention-type basement. The more I look at it, the more it weirds me out.
Uh-huh. Wall of pictures.
Parish of Starry Knowledge Camp highlights. So, that's who I'm dealing with, huh? Looks more like a collection of mugshots to me.
Mug.
Whoever these bozos are, they left an empty mug for me. Thanks a lot. Hefty storage, though.
Look at it twice, then pick it up.
Pennies to pachyderms. I'll find something to fill it.
We got a mug. There's also a tablet.
Whoever tossed me into the clink must have left this here for my amusement. It doesn't have the tubes, in series or otherwise. No way to contact the outside world.
Oh, bless you, did a series of tube gangs.
Oh, look, it has Jelly Annihilation Epic.
Is that a game by the developers?
Distracted is the last thing I want to be right now.
So in episode 3 of Dracula, I'm just going to give away spoilers for the BBC thing of Dracula, because fucking hell. Sorry. Episode 2 of Dracula, like, entirely took place on a boat. You know, it was meant to be periodic, set in, like, 1897, or whatever it was. And at the end of that, Van Helsing, Agatha Van Helsing, hey, see, we gender swapped it. Oh, look at us, we're so clever. She was actually kind of fun. But she blows up the boat because Dracula should not make it to Whitby and land. And then, so Dracula sinks down to the bottom of the water and he's like, I'm undead, I don't need to breathe. I'll just walk across the bottom of the ocean. And he walks up onto the beach and he walks into a bunch of Merc-style people in Range Rovers and black helicopters. And all of a sudden, what? He's in modern day? And oh, there's Agatha Van Helsing, but it's not. Oh, what could be happening? Ooh, cliffhanger. So then I watched the third episode, and they've basically, like, captured Dracula and given him an iPad. And then there's a bit when they're like, he's like, oh, I was Skyping someone. And I'm like, how did you get online? He goes, who gave him the Wi-Fi password? And he went, it's my name. Fuck off! Jesus Christ, Stephen Moffat, I thought you were meant, you're just shit. You're shit, mate.
Discarded food, fish bones, a flotation device, random trash. Useless and, furthermore, gross.
Meanwhile, this game has got lots of things to click on that you can't actually do a damn thing with.
For some reason, there are barrels of tar everywhere.
I'm going to have to click on it again.
No feathers in sight, thankfully. If I wanted any...
Right, there's a pristine rag. Oh, it's down there.
Wow, that's unexpected. A pristine rag in this smelly, filthy basement. It might be useful at some point.
Fine. Look at it twice, then pick it up. There's a plank.
It's what scientists have lately been calling a plank.
Was that a Monkey Island joke? Might have been. I can't remember Monkey Island well enough to know.
Looks very pickable to me. Things are ramping up.
Yeah, honestly, you do not need to watch Morphula.
A single shoe, part of a matched pair, lost, alone, makes me sick. We had our differences, that shoe and I. Haven't spoken since the separation.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Like Mac Viper says, better to live in 2 socks than to die in 1 shoe.
What? Fuck off. Shoe, junk barrel, wall picture style, and the tablets. Right, recess. No recess!
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not since the separation. There's a recess in the floorboards here. I'm not wearing any shoes. Might as well watch my step. Nothing in there but dust and more fish smell. Nah.
There's a tar puddle.
That's a lot of dense, sticky tar. Seems to be a lot of it around. It looks rigid, but not enough that you couldn't pour it.
Hello.
I can't just pick...
Yeah, we'll probably pick it up in a sec.
Oh, isn't that nice? Leave a man shoeless, then offer him slippers.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, they do look nice and fluffy and warm.
Put 'em on.
But comfort would just distract me right now.
Oh, God, you miserable git.
I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at home in my robe with a stiff drink, a Maurice Ventacool record, and a searing fear of the telephone.
Whatever. Fire extinguisher.
Warning! This is an ultra-powerful fire extinguisher. You have probably purchased this item because you're either a hardcore forest firefighting enthusiast, you work at a kerosene factory, or you practice occult rituals involving high-temperature immolation. Please make sure your feet are firmly set on the ground and you're ideally leaning against a sturdy wall when you unleash this bad boy. Leave premises immediately if operating grip on extinguisher is lost. You have no chance to regain control of it.
Guess who's here, folks? Guess who's here? Hi. No, kisses. Kisses, kisses. Hi. You alright? What are you doing? Yes, kisses. Yeah. Hello, you big doofus. Huh? No, hello. You're someone else. Get your ankles right, DJ. There's Snarf Snarf. There's Orko. Orko. Pose for the camera. Oh, Ray loves you. Ray loves you. Right, let me just prepare an environment for you. Yeah, no, don't need that. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Gonna get the camera right. Gonna get the camera right. Oh, it's the anticipation that's the fun, isn't it? It's the anticipation that's the fun. Not the grabbies. Snarf. Snarf, snarf. No. Kitties love creamies. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Munch munch munch. Munch. Munch, munch, munch. Oh, my desk is so drooly now. No. Munch, 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 munch. There's one there. There's one there. There it is. Yeah, munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. How you doing, Snarf? Oh, munch. Huh? You like that, Snarf? Oh, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Snarf, do you want to give kissies? Give kissies to chat? DJ Ruley? DJ Ruley. Yeah, I get it, Ruley. Yeah. There he goes. Had his biscuits. Fucked off now. You give kissies? Kissies to chat? Hmm? Yeah, there you go. Kisses for chat. Oh. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, Ray. Boys love treats. Fire extinguisher. Well, there's more to say. Oh, we can pick it up and use it.
Oh, man. Do I really need to read that again? Extremely powerful, huh? Sounds like a rocket of a time.
Yep. Empty soup can?
This once contained soup like the Earth once contained dinosaurs. Made by the Good Soup conglomerate.
We'll have some good soup.
I could use this.
Right. Then there's a metal door.
Current enemy. Sturdy metal door. I'd need some kind of powerful projectile to maybe bring it down.
Right, so there was that tar puddle, right? And we had a nice pristine rag. Whoops, a nice pristine rag.
I don't want to stain it with this stuff.
What? Okay, fine. A mug.
All right, let's get me some of this tar.
Now we got a rag, we got a plank, we got a fire extinguisher, we got a soup can, we got tar.
I don't want to tar up this. Kinda connected, but how? I don't think I can combine. Yeah, maybe. They're somehow connected. Maybe not directly.
Alright, so we're gonna... Violent claims for forest fires and suggest you lean against the wall to use it. So we got a fire extinguisher, which is powerful propellant. We need to make some sort of explosion, as he said. We could probably stand in the recess.
Nah.
No use by itself. Okay. Plank in the recess.
I think I need something else.
Okay. Tar in the recess.
Here we go.
Tar in the recess.
Now it's a little shallow pool of dense, extra sticky tar.
Cool. Thinking Bond film? Goldeneye?
I think I need something else. I need...
Soup can.
Alright, let's stick this in there. What the heck was I concocting here? It felt abstract, ridiculous, absurd even.
It is
the
absurd.
Foundation of a really far-fetched and scatterbrained solution to my predicament. But this was a pretty ridiculous adventure already, so I guess I was just adapting.
Stable empty soup can stuck in tar. Now it needs a fire
I think
extinguisher.
I need something else there first.
Now it needs a plank of wood.
And a plank. This was officially ridiculous. Was I feeling proud of myself? A definite and resounding no. But it was all I had.
Some kind of ramp thing.
Look at this. A cringeworthy blue ribbon taker and the crazy enough that it could work regional semifinals. Definitely not a highlight in my career.
All right.
Assuredly not a low, though. Maybe those late-night Mac Viper and mac and cheese syndicated binges had some kind of effect on my person. Good old Mac and cheese.
Right, okay, now it makes sense. We've made a rocket.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour... I didn't really make calculations. Ghetto rocket ramp for the win. All right, door. Brace for serious, imminent impact.
Prisoner, the boss wants to see you. Come on out here.
You have got to be kidding me.
Fucking hell, game.
Mr. Ktype, or should I call you Don?
No, you shouldn't. Ktype will do just fine.
We provided you with some slippers. Did Brother Gleam not assess your shoe size correctly?
Now listen here, Buster. Unless I'm in the comfort of my own home, I don't do slippers. You can leave a man pantless, shirtless even, but don't mess with his footwear symmetry, you barbarian. What is this place and who are you anyway? This is about that damned book, isn't it?
How deductive. Earning your keep, huh? Come now, don't take it personally, Ktype. You were useful in leading us to it for a while, and then you were no more. We never really wanted to hurt you, or your shoes. You're sullen, grumpy, and mean to everyone. We like you. You would have gone far in our organization.
Well, did you find the darn thing?
As soon as the kidnapped troops got you out of there, our recon squad was dispatched to retrieve the volume.
So you're really convinced you know its exact whereabouts, huh?
Close to 100% certain. Ah, speak of the devil. All right, Brother Bright, was our information correct?
Yes, Brother Starburst.
So it's true. The Necronomicon really was hidden in the library?
Kind of. Yes, Your Starriness.
Well, don't just stand there, you fool. Let's see it.
Well, we don't really have it.
What?
A sigil was gone, broken into tiny little pieces, and something had clearly been hidden in there, but no book in sight.
Ktype?
Everything was intact when I was in there, so don't put it on me, your grand poobah shininess.
What about the librarian?
It's a funny thing. We ran past each other when we were on our way to collect the tome. He looked so scared.
Well, of course he looked scared. A bomb had just gone off. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, yes! He was carrying a big book and didn't seem too happy about it either.
Find me this librarian now!
What about me? You don't need me anymore.
Oh, just go back to your little cellar.
Now let's be real here for a minute. What good am I to you now, cultist?
He's right, Brother Starburst. You just chew into our rations, and you don't know anything either way.
Oh, all right, just sacrifice him to the Haunter or something. Stop bothering me!
Fine with me, boss. Walk, prisoner.
Well, there you go. There's a big chunk of exposition.
I'm gonna need someone from Rites and Rituals down here ASAP. I'm about to do an R24-A. Come on, guys. You know the drill. Guys? Guys? Sheen? You out there? Anyone? Come on, you know I can't do jack until we fill out the SNF 187. You don't want any trouble with Code Union. We've been through this, people. Is anyone out there? Guys? Prisoners not in sacrificial robes. No ceremonial bucket for the collection. We're really running a shoddy operation here. No wonder EOD's kicking our derrieres. I'm embarrassed. The prisoner's embarrassed. This is not looking good, brothers. Sheen? Flair? You guys totally bolted, didn't you? Starburst is not gonna be happy when he hears about this, people. This makes us look really, really bad. I almost feel like apologizing to the would-be victim.
Hey, don't feel bad. It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, it sort of is. It's our collective fault. I share in it. I take my responsibilities seriously. We're not a startup cult anymore. This is unacceptable.
Your striving to be a better evil organization is commendable.
Aw, thank you. It's nice to know that at least someone here appreciates it.
Don't mention it.
Right, there we go. So, yes, Rick had a very good plan. Set thing off. Have
Dagram's
it...
falling asleep here, and I'm not even kidding. This guy's liable to die of old age before I get my paperwork.
Right, let's do it. Violence! Just like Rick said.
Sweet dreams, star lover.
But, you know, we just had to go through a lot of exposition first. Great big chunk of exposition. And yes, that was my mother. Right. No slippers for me?
I ain't putting on slippers.
No. No. I'm just going to leave here in my socks. Right. A rail, a ladder.
Well, that's nice. A little extra safety's always appreciated. This rail is really, really greasy. Either they lubricate it, or these star jamooks are some serious sebum-seeping slime balls.
Yes. Probably.
It goes from floor to ceiling. Something could slide up and down on it without much difficulty.
That's probably a clue. Hurting cultists is the answer.
Nope. It's an enticing ladder to some upper level. It looks very, very climbable.
Yeah, we'll climb it in a bit. No, we'll climb it now.
Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked?
Still, that was fun to slide down. Sinister circular window. What? You've had snacks? Yes, hello, we love you.
It appears to be dusk outside. It's all about stars with these people for some reason.
Yes, hello. What else we got? A cracked surface.
Got a serious structural hazard over here. Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom. I'm gonna need something to whack it good if I want out this way.
Right. Finally the clue. We need to whack
something
it.
stout and hefty and swung like mad to bring that wall to the ground.
There we go. What else have we got? We've got a desk. Yes, hello.
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me.
Get it? Spell? Wait, did I miss a joke? I missed a joke, didn't I?
A little color twist to the classic checkered temple floor. That's nice, I guess. It's really, really shiny.
So I've got this tail in my face. Didn't even notice, not a fucking thought in his head. He's licking my hand. Are you helping? Are you helping? Huh? Yes, he's helping. There's a fire
I
extinguisher
got
again.
lucky with the fire extinguisher. Must not have triggered it completely. It still had a lot of fire in it. It was just as hard to control as before, but I had a feeling I could put it to good use one more time.
Cool. We got something heavy. Astronomical mumbo jumbo.
It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it. It's a very useful-looking piece of wire. Did I mention it looks particularly useful?
Oh, fucking hell, game.
I think I'd rather just pick it up.
Starry standard. Yes, hello.
I think I can reach if I leap. Only stars, no stripes.
Very good.
I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
I need to be weightier. Well, let's have a look at some books.
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Gotta know them stars, I guess. Not in the mood. Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day.
Yes. He's being adorable down here.
Don't worry. I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
Right. I have clicked on everything that's here. Oh, and the huge barricaded door.
Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside.
That one's not in the fucking hotspots, is it?
Of course it's locked. Of course.
Yes, hello. Right, I got something big and heavy. And
right then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No. There I stood, a Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else.
Well, that was a really long-winded way of, and thank you, Orko. You helped me fuck up that joke. I had a great idea for a joke. Is that the dude might be high. But thanks to Orko, I double pressed a button. But yeah, that was basic. Let's try that joke again. That was a long-winded way to say...
That doesn't work.
There we go. There we go. Ah, right. We got a piece of wire. We got a fire extinguisher. Oh, there's a hatch. Probably good for a piece of wire.
Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor. Wonder if it's locked. Damn it.
But a bit of wire.
There's no visible lock to pick on it, so no.
Oh, you prick. What? Ah, yes. Why are you being needy? Slippers, junk in a barrel. Junk, no. Starry wallpaper, no. Window. All the pictures, no. Window, no. Tablet, no. Tar puddle, no. Slippers, probably not. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here, right? That said, huge barricaded. Well, I did say it's barricaded, but let's try picking it anyway.
Trying to pick the lock won't help. It's barricaded from the other side.
Oh, there we go, diary. So, we're not heavy enough for that, apparently.
I thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
But what else have we got to pick up?
I don't see... Nah. Makes...
Nothing makes any sense.
I was obviously... No need for bandage. Nah. He's got...
Go try and pick up the junk. Yeah, worth a try, I suppose.
Nothing there of any utility.
Nothing there of any utility, apparently.
If I wanted any tar...
I just see table. Okay, you're in the way. I think that was from the other room. So we need to get weightier if we're going to pull the thing.
I'm not into... I'm using it.
Yeah, use the wire of the extinguisher on the rail. On the rail might be interesting.
Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail.
Yeah, so maybe the wire, fire extinguisher, but not in my pocket, fine. Put the wire on the rail first.
Alright, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there.
And then a fire extinguisher on the hook thing.
There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go. I'm a natural-born handyman.
Yeah, whatever.
It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire! I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
It's MacGyver, isn't it? Mac Viper, MacGyver, fine, whatever. Hello, upstairs. What have you got for me here? I'd like to see the hotspots, but I've got a cat in the way. Yes, hello. Task dainty, telescope intense, light beam, cannonball. Right, okay, let's start with the diary, huh?
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind.
That's why it said diary when I put the mouse over.
Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the latticework that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
Indeed. Right, let's just, I just want to show you what I'm working with here. Hi. He is helping. I mean, when I say helping, he's just sitting here in front of my keyboard, so I can't get at the keyboard. Being sweet, look at him! Look at him though! Yeah, he's a very sweet, needy baby. It's getting cold, so he wants to sit somewhere warm, which is my fat belly. Put the ass in assistant, yeah? Oh, yeah. Boots thinks you're cool. I think you're a twat, but Boots thinks you're cool. I don't know how well we can hear him purring. Hold on a second. Let me put the gain up. Alright, I'm going to put the gain back down again. Because a lot of that was me breathing. We're playing a video game. You're so cute, though. You're so cute. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves you. But we're playing a video game. Right, what else is there? The first weathered book.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work.
Does it say anything about Damballa?
The stone from the... It is... Nor...
Second book.
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work.
Is it me, or are those panel lights changing when I open the books?
It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I guess it must have some... I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers in the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa! We've opened them all, and things happened.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tear up the windows and failed miserably. Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers. I've played with Tara.
Right. What's going on around here? Start with the altar.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial.
Yeah, they've got like a lot of stuff bundled on top of...
Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious.
Oh, actually, I just remembered. If you right-click, you're going to zoom in.
That's some kind of a cult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal. It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing. It's just a drum.
Shining trapezohedron.
It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing. Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these starry knowledge jamooks.
Yeah, well, obviously we're going to try and pick it up in a second.
It could be red, or purple, or red and purple at the same time. Hard to tell. The dubious match-constructed security structure won't let me get my hands on it.
Drink every time it says Jamook.
Shiny. I'm not the kind of Joe what believes in the woo-woo, but this thing gives me a tough run of the heebies and jeebies, while at the same time, kinda calling to me.
They keep calling me!
I really want to get my greedy private investigator paws on that crazily angled stone.
How many things are you going to say about it? No, right, we're done.
The dubious match
Right, yeah, so we got the lattice work.
A delicate and intricate lattice work of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. It's made out of matches. 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 Matches.
Matches.
Biting my lip, eyes half closed with anticipation, I flicked my finger at one match, then another. The apparently fragile construction proved to be impervious to my attempts at unbalancing it. There was damn good engineering when you needed it the least. The structure would not collapse, no matter what.
Achievement unlocked, matchboxing. So somehow we're going to get the cannonball off without it crushing stuff, I guess.
A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. It's probably there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below. It looks really heavy. Like, really heavy.
Heavy, man.
It's held in place firmly by the matches structure. Quite impressive and unmovable.
Got a lighter? We haven't, but let's see. What else is there? Oh, well, we can't click on the lights anymore because we've already switched them on. There's a drawer, though.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing.
Yes, I know there is, because I clicked on the thing that said drawer.
It doesn't look like it has a lock or anything. Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon. The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the haunter."
You alright? Having a good scratch? You can hear everything you do, you know. It's getting picked up by the microphone. Even though the car drive's meant to be my side. Huh? Yeah, it's your baby.
If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there.
The last spoon. Oh, Kira going for the fucking salad fingers reference. Rusty spoons. Fucking salad fingers, Jesus Christ.
I have no use for former cultists.
An intense light beam.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. It bathes the crazy matchstick structure in a warm glow that strikingly contrasts with the whole starry death cult thing.
I'm here to do household chores and kick ass, and I'm all out of spoons.
Dust motes in the light and everything. Nice. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place.
Alright. Matches, intense light beam, telescope and lens. Probably, right? They're the only things I haven't clicked on.
An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. Its most interesting feature, a big, convex magnifying lens. Wouldn't know what to do with it.
Oh. People don't know. Right, okay, so... Yeah, I mean, obviously Ray is quite a young un. So, it wouldn't necessarily know salad fingers. Art's heard of it, doesn't know what it is. That's fair, because obviously Art, you're, I think, without being too rude, you're slightly closer to my age. Yeah, 30. No, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, that's fair. Like, I'm ancient, though, aren't I? I am 44 years old and should know better. Kira's just out of touch with everything, so it's definitely old. Art is, in fact, older than me. There you go. It was from those early noughties internet days of Flash cartoons. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Ray. You should have been born in, like, at least 84. Jesus, what's wrong with you? Get it, get
Looks
me.
to be quite powerful. It's a magnifying lens, the convex type. I don't think I can...
Can't pour it out with your bare hands, but that's what the rusty spoon is for.
I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering it. Voila! The lens was now mine.
All I can say really about salad fingers is that it was a particular obsession of my friend Gemma. My friend Gemma, who is definitely a wrong un. I mean, just, if you want to know how much of a wrong un my friend Gemma is, for Halloween one year, she thought it would be a really good idea to dress up as the mum from Requiem for a Dream. She showed me that film once, and like, the last act, I barely breathe because it's fucking intense. And for some reason, Gemma and her housemate Ree thought it was like fucking hilarious to wind me up about how wound up I got about that film. They'd like reenact the fucking electroshock therapy treatment stuff. They'd just go, ah, like that, and I'd be like, fuck off. And they just thought it was hilarious because Gemma has no fucking soul. And that's why salad fingers was one of her favourite things. Anyway, we've got a filthy lens. We've got an intense light beam.
Way too dirty to let in.
Oh no, I've got to polish the lens first, huh? They sound like the kind of people you need to not hang out with. I mean, otherwise, Gem's lovely, you know. I haven't seen her for a few years. Because she lives in Swansea, and I don't. And there's been a pandemic. Hey, there we go.
Sweet.
Fire. Now we can pick up the shiny trapeze thing.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Weird. Can we also pick up the cannonball? look at it first. Always look at things twice.
I think I can pick it up now.
And now we should be heavy enough. What makes a cult credible?
Alright, I am now 1 cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
And a stick.
That was a first. And a last.
Worth the wait. There we go. That was an achievement there.
That's the
Flagpole.
former standard. No, it's just a flagpole. It looks really useful.
Maybe we can sit in it. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Flagpole sitter. Ah. Huge barricaded door.
Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here. But it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
What makes cult credible? Pronouns on the sign-up form. That would make it at least progressive. This cult used to have standards. Am I feeling all right? Yeah, well, you know, I'm kind of hungry. Art was looking for a GIF, and one came out of that live-action detective game where he was investigating a cult. Oh, yes! Contradiction! Oh, that game was brilliant. I wish they'd do another one. Right, so huge barricade door. We've got a stick. Oh, we can use the stick on the cracked surface, can't we? That's what the stick's for.
Not by itself.
Oh, there's a little hole in the...
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
Firmly stuck in there. So, I know that guy in the hat. Is it DJ? No. You ever seen one of these before? Alright, we need something.
It's the crazily angle. I hope I'm wrong, but
There's a hole in this, but it needs a little bit more, huh?
any way you boil it.
Maybe it needs some tar.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
Where did the cannonball go? This is one of those games that once you've used an item and there's no more use for it, it's out of your inventory. We've now got a sledgehammer.
I made this bad boy out of a crazy rock from the stars and a sticky stick, as the kids might say. I've gone hard in the paint, or something.
Yeah, I don't think any kids say anything like that. Right, let's use our sledgy. Right, with
There's
Triple
one
H.
thing I want to say before I do it.
Oh, what? We get to... Right. What are we going to say before we smash through the wall? Those who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Okay, yeah, fine. Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Wait. What's going on? This seems like all a little bit fucking libertarian. Like, freedom above all else. Yeah, weird Trumpy stuff, huh? I can't wear a mask. It's fascism. Or communism, or whichever one I don't like. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The only way to deal with unfree world. Did this turn into Bioshock? Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. It seems a little... The original Blood Omen Legacy of Kain is on Good Old Games. Kira did a noise. Oh... I think I remember that. Was that on PlayStation? We used to play that on PlayStation. Or do we used to play it on PC? I think I remember that. After who knows. What was it? Is it one of... can't speak. Can't speak. Brain gone dead. What sort of game is it? Is it like a strategy jobby? I can't remember. Were there sequels? Anyway, I'm going for freedom is what we do with what is done to us, because it seems the least fucking weird libertarian right-wing bullshit.
Hammer time.
Whoa! Well, that went a bit weird and weird. Well, that was the entire chapter. Wow. Meanwhile...
Alright, you two, here we are. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Hook, line, and stinker. Ho ho! Right, yeah, as get another save in. Probably kind of crap vampire RPG. That was it. A fucking brilliant sequel, Soul Reaver. It's ringing bells. It is ringing bells, Kira. There was a woman hereabouts recently who loudly claimed that it was fascism that she had to be vaxxed or tested to enter a concentration camp memorial site. Fucking hell. Some people, these people. Alright, where are we? Okay, we got about 20 minutes before I usually end the stream. That's enough to get the lay of the land. We're trying to find Finman, right? What have we got? Necronomicon, Can of Dr. Fisher, and a dodgy cookie, and a cat. There's the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. There's a thug. We can't walk past the thug. There's a door with a sign, and a sign above the door. There's a purple light door. There's a girl and her dog. There's some buildings. Okay, everything is here. There's a green light door. Some things do not come up under the hotspots.
Green light shining through this particular door's window.
Light colours maybe are a thing.
I don't know what's going on in there, but it's intensely green.
Behind the green door. That's my Shaking Stevens impression.
You'd probably need protection glasses in there.
Which actually reminds me, I believe in San Francisco there is a brothel called the Green Door, which answers Shaking Stevens' questions.
She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
Fine.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh.
Isn't it an old adult film? I don't know. I just remember Welsh double denim wearing rocker Shakin' Stevens singing it in the 1980s. Talking of Welsh rockers, so if you saw my Twitter last night, I retweeted an old British transport film that was showing the transport of a transformer for a hydroelectric power plant in North Wales. And because on the map it said Blaenau Festiniog, I couldn't help but think of the trailer for the film Twin Town. The thousands of years, not a fighting transformer, no. But there was a trailer for the film Twin Town, which was called Thousands of Years of Welsh Culture, where they were just sort of like naming sort of various things that Wales is famous for. And along with, obviously, Llanfair Pwllgwyn Gich Gogri Chwn Drobor Llansi Gogo Goch, there's just a line that just sticks in my head every time I see Blaenau Festiniog. Is the line that Rhys Ifans says of the Blaenau Festiniog dinky dewy miniature railway. And then I ended up watching a really poor quality copy of Twin Town on YouTube, even though I own the DVD, it's behind me somewhere. And it's just, you know, classic. If you're from Swansea, you have a special affinity with Twin Town because obviously it's a film that's set in your hometown with the worst geography in the world. It's like there is no way you can run around the corner from the Indian restaurant by Joe's Ice Cream on St. Helens Road and be at the back of Barron's. It just can't happen. I've forgotten the fucking actor's name. I saw him in the car park in Sainsbury's in Cardiff once. He was in... Oh, if Kathy was you, we could talk about 80s Doctor Who. He was in 80s Doctor Who as well. Yeah, but he's a classic rocker. He had Christmas #1. God, I'm not going to go look it up. We're playing a video game. Just play 15 minutes before the end of the shift. End of the shift, end of the stream. It's not a shift, I'm not in work. I've not worked shifts for years. Oh, you know what? I'm hungry, that's what's going on.
It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water. Kids, man, not a care in the world.
Let's talk to the kid.
Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
I'm like, what's the pun in Annie Pole? Oh no, the pun's in the dog's name.
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
Is that meant to be like a Midwest accent? We might go and see Emmy the Odd. We'll compare afterwards.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla.
Whoa, really?
You know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
Of course you know the freaky child.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is. Hey, Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it.
So, what puzzle's going to require dolphin milk then?
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
That's nice of you. See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
We're gonna need some dolphin milk for some strange reason. We have to get a
There's an
sandwich.
intense purple light shining through the window in this door. I kinda like purple. Makes for a very moody vibe. I can see why they went for it. Other than that, it's a door. Hello?
Go away.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
It's out in the morning. Go away.
Hello? Go away. Oh, but you see, I'm just interested in local culture and...
Go away.
Oh,
Okay.
that one's a bit freakier. Cables are not toys. Cables are not
It's the door to
toys.
the tourist info place. We're closed. Interesting design. It says, Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information.
But they're closed.
Sounds useful, I guess. Let's find where it's... I think it's locked. It's...
Boo, 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 boo. Let's talk to the Citizens Brigade, shall we?
A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there.
The weird thing is, some things you need to click 10 times for the game to acknowledge them being relevant, but dolphin's milk, let's have some of that. Yeah, you're right, bit imbalanced, isn't it, like that?
They look very, iconic?
Oh god, yeah, it's American Gothic, isn't it? Let's have a chat.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping yet. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
Smooth. Festival?
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmouth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
Real artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmouth.
I mean, literal gatekeeping, right?
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging.
Strongly.
Look behind you. A three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy, little Bartholomew Liverwort's pair.
Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother. I'll be back.
We'll be here.
So, if I can get a sandwich... Oh, hello. That's opened up a new area. If we can get a sandwich and give it to Annie, we'll get some dolphin milk. And if we get a license, we can get past the webfoots. This place is open now, and there's a thug to talk. Let's just talk to the thug for a bit.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
Is it seaweed?
I'm not sure I want to mess with this particular local.
Come on, give me that, folks. Thank you, Art.
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.
Right, he ain't talking to us either. Right. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to save the game there. I think we're going to leave it there for this evening. Because I want to talk Timbo's a boot. Timbo's a boot. We might go join Timbo. I just want to talk first, though, about what we're going to play tomorrow afternoon. Going to do some Saturday randoms. I've been picking up new games to play as Saturday randoms with some spooky stuff. No more educational BBC games, at least not for a bit anyway. So yeah, I picked up a few new ones on Steam that could be worth. Ray attacked you with an Abbey Thorn pick. Abbey Thorn. Name rings a vague bell, but I'm not sure, to be honest, on that front. I will have a look in a bit, or pop it in the thing. Oh, Philosophy Tube, Abbey Thorn. Right with you. Fair enough. Tomorrow's game. Yeah, stop being distracted by talking about random bread tubers. Tomorrow's game. So I've got a few things. I've got Silent Descent, which looks fucking real horrific. On there. I think, what did I actually installed something, right, there, didn't I? To give it a shot. Oh yeah, that was it. This might actually be perhaps more a point and click, I'm not quite sure, but The Initiate, which I think might be a quickie, or a relative quickie, looks spooky. So yeah, that might be tomorrow's. It's definitely got looks a little bit like The Room on there. But yeah, I picked up a few things. I don't know what else I wanted to talk about on there that we got. What was this one? Distrust. Looks like it. Oh no, that one actually looks like it might be reasonable, normal play. We'll see. Anyway, basically, what I'm saying is we'll be in tomorrow with some stuff, and I'm trying to get as many spooky ooky games in as possible. Oh yeah, that was another one that we saw. Whose channel were we on watching that? Was it April? Can't even remember. What was it called? Again, I've done a thing where my brain's gone to shit, and I can't remember. No, not Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. We finished that one. Is it still in my downloads folder? That Night in the Woods might be a little bit odd and spooky. I'm not sure how spooky it is. It does seem good though. Not Nancy. No, don't worry. It'll be a little while before we return back to Nancy. I mean, let's think about it. We're coming on a year of doing this channel, and we've only played 2 Nancy Drew games. We bought a 5-pack. We will play the other 3, but not yet. Meowster played it. Yeah, with some of the channel we were on the other day, or maybe I was just on there. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's find a raid target, shall we? We'll talk. I think tomorrow we'll do, because it's in my. I moved it to the. I did get off. We'll do the initiate because that's in my dip-ins folder, my ongoing dip-ins folder. Gibbous, a Cthulu Adventure. We shall quit you. Quit desktop. Thank you. Yeah, I bought a 5-pack of Nancy Drews. Hey, listen, right? A, we got 3 more Nancy Drew games out of that 5-pack to finish. B, I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. It's because I'm an idiot. But I really want to get some of those famous 5 point-and-click adventure game things. They're probably just as good bad as Nancy Drew. But I want to play some famous 5 adventure games. We are the famous 5. Julie, Dick and Anne, George and Timmy the dog. I need to sort out some food, don't I? Because I'm gone a bit too lally without any drugs. Right. So, do we see? Yeah, Timbo is doing Fallout New Vegas. Ellie Joy Panic is doing Fat Bear Week, and I was like, "Oh, you doing Fat Bear Week? Why wasn't I invited? Because yeah, okay, never mind. Let's go see Timbo, friend of the channel, Timbo the Wizard. We do love Timbo. /raid. Get out of the way, Orko. It's hard to type when you're in my freaking face. Raid Timbo the Wizard. Here are your raid messages. If you are a subscriber, you can use my big head. Nightbot is not a subscriber. Haha, beat you to it, Raid. Beat you to it. Big head. One day I will make some bots that are subscribed. Basically, I'll make some bots out of my account. And do more fun things. But that is for the future. For now, we're going to go enjoy Timbo. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon, probably about 2 p.m, I think. Yeah, 2 p.m, give or take. Gonna watch the wrestling first. Wrestling! Yeah, and we'll play some of that in the Initiate. That looks a bit spooky, maybe point and clicky. And then back here at 7 p.m. for another couple of hours of Gibbous, a Cthulu Adventure, and see if we can get ourselves a sandwich or an entertainer's license. We'll find out. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out, folks. You're a lovely bunch. You know it. Let's go and see Timbo and spread some love. Okay, bye now. Bye!
DJ Nerd, thank you so much for the